Hi, Happy New Year, everyone. Happy 2018. Happy New Year. Gina Scarpino, psychic medium and spiritual life coach. So I receive about 50 emails a week asking me questions on what does 2018 bring? What can I do about spirituality? How do I get more spiritual? How do I not miss the signs? I receive all of these emails and I try to compile them as best that I can so that I can do my videos on whatever you all ask about. And so this is kind of your all's time for me to express what I know in my field and help you along your path. So the most intriguing one that I got was, hey, when are you going to do a 2018 prediction video? And I was like, oh, well, usually I just do that in my readings. But as you can see, I have a white notebook or a yellow notebook here. So if you've been to a reading with me, you know that I keep a notebook right here in front of me as I read. And I write down things because sometimes I can't speak as fast as the information comes, okay? And so So I got this email and I was bantering back and forth with this client and saying that, that I need to do a 2018 video and that I also need to teach everybody how to pick the right lottery numbers. And I said that that would be an absolutely perfect video to do on April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day has always been really big in my family, and we've gotten to the point where we can't fool anybody. So maybe this April I'll come out with how to do your lottery numbers, and hopefully some of you missed this video and then we'll be fooled when I do it. Okay, so predictions on 2018. So I want to talk about 2017 first because 2017 was kind of like a link between two worlds, okay? It was like everybody's world in 2017. Majority of the people that I talked to, it was chaotic. It was a lot of transitions. It was a lot of moving. Me personally, I moved back from DC, at the tail end of last year. A lot of things changing, a lot of healing taking place, and things that I wanted changed that I had prayed about. And a lot of things changed within my family, changed within relationships, changed in career, all of those things. And I like to tell you what has happened in my life so that I can explain in real terms about how the stars and the planets align and why they're doing so universally. Okay, and that's how I can predict things for people's futures, okay, and that's how I can predict everybody as a whole, okay, because it's not just me going through it, it is every single one of my clients, every single one of my readings, everybody's going through this same progression, okay, and so 2017 was a kick-ass hard year for everyone. Majority of the people that I talked to, just really, really transitioning, and difficult, okay? And it was a year of transitions to get you to exactly where you want to go in 2018, 2019, and 2020 on into 2021. So that cluster of years, those are going to be the good years. So yay, universe, okay? So 2017, I want to say 2015, 16, and 17 were leading up to this this evolution of getting people to their higher consciousness and getting people to a higher vibration. So it's letting go of old ways, letting go of old habits, letting go of old relationships, old jobs, anything that no longer served you on your purpose, on your life purpose, like the reason why you were born into this world. Everybody has their own reasons, and there's multiple reasons. But it was, leading up 15, 16, 17, if you look at your life and you look at those years, things happened in those years to shed away old habits, old people, old everything that no longer served you. It's really cool to look back on, and then if you can look at it that way, it's like, oh, life wasn't that bad. It was me shedding everything that I no longer needed. And so if you look at it that way and then look at the height of 2017, it really was a year that personified transformation and personified personal growth and confidence. And it may not have seemed that way along the way, because trust me, I had many points in 2017 where I was just along for the ride, and I was like, God, please just, Jesus, take the wheel, because I can't do it anymore. You know, sometimes it got to that point where I was like, man, how much more can I give? How much more of this can I take? And it just got there, you know. And so 17 as a whole, I want to say, was a huge transition to get you and prep you for 2018. Now, let me tell you what's going to happen in 2018. I just want to collectively say that 2018 is all about freedom, okay? In whatever form or fashion that looks like to you, it's all about freedom. But I will also say this, 18 is a love year. Okay, and when I tune into the energy around 2018, it is all about unconditional love and learning love. Okay, the people that have been waiting to get in relationships for years and years, this is going to be your year where it happens. It's going to happen 2018 and the first quarter of 2019. Those are going to be great months for you to be in love and to fall in love and meet your soulmate. Because I feel it. I feel that energy. And I feel that soulmates are coming together. If you've not heard the term twin flame, you can look back at, you know, don't Google it on the internet. It says like crazy, awful things in there. But twin flames are all about one soul split off into two that are born into earth. So, you know, like God made Adam and Eve, and Eve was made from Adam, and then, you know, all of that jazz. It's kind of like that scenario, but you can take the biblical stuff out of that, because that doesn't pertain to everybody. And I like to talk to each and every person. So it's like when you were born, when your soul was born, it was like, okay, this one soul and this one soul are meant to meet. And it's kind of like the Chinese parable of the red string of fate, that no matter how it twists or tangles, it will never tear. When two people are destined to meet, they will meet. And that's all about this year. It is all about love and freedom. So if you are wanting to meet your soulmate and you are ready for it, now's the time, now's the year. What do you have to do to meet your soulmate and make love happen in 2018? Absolutely nothing. Stop looking, put your phone down. You don't have to like jump on Match. You don't have to jump on like anything, although I think it's great energetically. If you want to open yourself up to love, I think it's great to join, you know, a Bumble or an online dating site, because it opens you up energetically and says, I'm open to this. Love, come my way. I'm ready. And think about the way that you use your words. If you're like, oh, I don't want to get on online dating, they're just awful people on there. Well, guess what? You're only going to get awful people on there. But if you switch your wording, you know, this is all about energy and the way that energy works. What you say goes. If you say my life sucks, you're going to think your life sucks. You know, if you say I've done the online dating thing before and I'm not doing it again, it's awful, then that's what's going to happen. You create your reality with the things that you say and the things that you feel. So with that, I mean, get on there. Just open yourself up and open yourself up to love and let it go. Because let me tell you something. It's like on January 1 of 2018, everything got left behind. All of the bad relationships, all of the bad jobs, all of the bad family matters, all of that stuff was released, and this is like a whole new era. It is like the whole entire world restarted again, rebooted, and that's the energy that you need to think about. So every day that you wake up in January, you need to think, oh my God, this is a fresh start. This is a brand new day. And because it is, and it's a new era, you know, you will notice at the end of 2018, you'll look back on it and be like, oh my gosh, I never thought that any of this stuff was going to happen. And it's because it's a brand new era, okay? And so thinking about that, it is all about love, and it is all about self-love, okay? And it is building that confidence up in yourself to do what you're supposed to do, what you're meant to do. It's finding your soul's purpose, which ultimately makes you happy. You know, the purpose of us living here is to be happy, to help yourself and to help others and to be happy. That's it. Learn how to be happy. Learn how to be happy with yourself. Learn how to be happy with what you've got. Learn how to be happy with what you don't have. And it's not having what you want, it's wanting what you've got. That Sheryl Crow song, gotta love that one. And it's all about that. So think about that and take that in and journal about that, because that's huge. You know, learning self-love and loving everything in your life, nothing will ever change in your life if you don't love yourself and love the position that you're in, and if you're not grateful for where you are. If you want a promotion in your job, if you want love in your life, be grateful for the job that you have. Be grateful for the time that you have by yourself, and start loving those situations, and then they'll transform. It'll happen like that. It'll happen instantly. Don't you know, like the girl or the guy that walks down the road and he's like, oh no, I'm not looking for anything. What happens? You turn the corner, boom, soulmate, right? It's like, I've heard women say it 1,000 times. I wasn't looking for anyone, and then he just showed up, and it was my soulmate. I've heard it 1,000 times. And then out of nowhere with promotions, like, oh my God, I can't believe I got a promotion out of nowhere. It's because you're grateful. The attitude of gratefulness changes your whole life, okay? And so that's really what it's about. It is about love, and it is about freedom, but it's the love that transforms your life and lets you have that freedom. So that's the energy of 2018. Now let's go into predictions. Now I'm going to do some writing, okay? And I'm going to do a universal prediction on each month, okay? So this is what January is all going to be about. January is going to fly by. You know, everybody knows this. The holidays are over. You know, shit is crazy, and we're ready for something fresh and new. January is going to fly by. Of course, we have a healthy tone to January because everybody's ready with their New Year's resolutions. But I want to say that universally, health will be better in January. I feel everybody's minds are getting in the right mindset for this year. And that's just how the universal energy plays an effect on everybody in the world, everyone in our nation. And I see the mind getting to a place that works better, that works in a more positive way, okay? So going into February. Now, we do have Valentine's Day in February, but I don't think February is a love month, okay? I want to say that February is all going to be about animals and how we can help the animals, okay? So this is all intuitively speaking. I don't know what I'm about to say until I say it and it comes out, okay? So it is going to be all about animals. I see a lot of people reaching out to animal shelters during this month and really helping and volunteering in that way. You will also find that you'll be at the right place at the right time to help stray animals find their way back to their home. Okay, so that's what I see happening in February. At the tail end of February, I see that there are some emotions heightening. Okay, so be aware, to be mindful, and don't react at the end of February, okay? Just be mindful. Going into March. Now, I feel the feeling of stir craziness in March, so I want to inspire you to take a trip in March or plan a trip in March, okay? So I see that there's need for vitamin D. There is need for, let me see what else. Need for vitamin D, need for vitamin B. People are needing that sun and that breeze and that time to decompress, because it's like January, February, go, 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 go. And then in March, you're exhausted. And so I really see that time for reflection and needing to slow down in March, okay? So plan a day. You can even get into your calendar right now and plan one day a week. Block it out. Don't do any work. It can be on the weekend. If you have kids, like, go ahead and plan it out now. Find your babysitters and do one day a week in March to where you have full rest day of nothing that you have to do. No laundry, no cooking, no cleaning, no kids, you know, driving them everywhere. Plan something relaxing, okay? Now, going into April, I want to say that this is all going to be about a family month. I see families reconnecting. If you've been estranged from your family, I see families reconnecting in April all over the world, okay? And I see this even like meeting in a neutral place, okay? I see families meeting in a neutral place and reuniting and reconnecting and building upon that family foundation. Now, if you got into some sticky situations this holiday season and you're like, I don't know if so-and-so is ever going to forgive me, I don't know if I'm ever going to forgive them, you'll be able to let it go by April. It's all shifting, my friends. Let it go, relax, put some, lavender candles on, have some coconut water, relax, let it go, all is going to be well. And let me say this, and it's also going to be a month for forgiving. If you have someone that you need to forgive, if they've apologized and you need to forgive them, allow that to happen in your life and allow that to happen in theirs, okay? Now, going into May. Now, let me see May is going to be a great month, okay? It is going to be celebratory, and a lot of things are going to happen, okay? I feel like this is going to be monumental, landmarks, and huge marks in time in May of completion. Okay, so if you've been doing any studying, if you've been going towards a certification, or if you have been thinking about going for a certification or a degree, all of that's going to happen in May. So think about furthering your education. Think about doing the things that you've always wanted to do and taking action. May is going to be your action month. Whatever you're thinking, intuitively thinking and feeling, go after it in May. The stars are aligned, okay? All right, what's next? Let's see. June. So I want to talk about June as a travel month. Obviously, it's in the summer. It's the easiest time. But this is a really good month to travel overseas and start something new. I see repetition breaking in June. So any old habits that you could not kick and you've been really, really struggling with that, I see the repetitive motion breaking, and it's like anything that you have a bad habit of that's going like this, it starts to tilt and starts to go like this in this form, and then it just kind of like slows down and stops. So if you're trying to kick a habit, June is the month to do it, okay? It's gonna be like really concrete and hardcore of like, yeah, I'm going to do it, and then you're going to be amazed. By July, you're going to be like, oh, that wasn't so hard. I kicked that habit's butt. Totally cool. Okay, let's see what's up for July. July is going to be so spiritual. Okay, this is going to be a heightened month of spirit connection, feeling intuition, reconnecting with people from your past, that's healing your past, but more so, this is going to be a month long of feeling your loved ones that have passed away, getting strong gut feelings of going right versus left, getting gut feelings of no, I shouldn't do that yet, now is not the time, and then also gut feelings of yes, this is go time. So listen to your thoughts, listen to your feelings in July, because everything's going to be so strong. It's going to be so strong. I also say start a dream journal, okay? I know I preach this all the time. I'm a big practitioner in this. Dream journal in July. Your dreams will be prophetic, and they will guide your way. So get your dream journal, keep it next to your bed, date it. The morning when you wake up, write down everything that you remember in your dreams and the date, and then log it. Okay, you should see my bookshelf. I have like 1 million notebooks full of everything. Okay, now I want to go into August. I feel like August is going to be a month of thinking about home matters. It's all about the home in August. It is moving homes, transitioning furniture in homes, spring cleaning in August. Like it's almost going to be like a nesting thing. Okay, there's going to be like, you're going to clear out cabinets, you're going to clear out the home, you're going to sage your home, you're going to, let me see what else, you're going to be thinking about moving or transitioning, or is this where I'm meant to be? Is this what I'm meant to do? And that's pretty huge. Okay, so think about that and think clearly, because you might be challenged to move, and if you listen, you might also be challenged to move back. And then you're like, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be. Now I can put that thought to rest. So August is all going to be about challenging your thoughts. So whatever you've thought, oh, I've always wanted to go to medical school. Well, how bad do you want to go to medical school? You will be challenged. So all of those dreams that you used to have will perk back up, you know? Okay, so August, September. Let's see here. What's going on in September? September is going to be, let's see. Sometimes I have to be quiet when I'm listening to what's going on. So that's all that I'm doing. So coming off that spiritual high, September is going to be, it's not doom and gloom, okay? But it's going to be a month of like, you were on this spiritual high, everything's going great, everything's going awesome, and I'm like, yes, everything's awesome. And then in September, you're going to be like, well, what happened? Where'd it go? What happened? This is going to be your month to know and trust, okay? So trust God, trust everything, because this is going to be a quiet month, okay? It's like nothing's going to happen. You're going to be like, where the hell are my signs? Where the hell are my angels? Where are my guides? Where's God? What's happening? I don't feel anything. And it's going to be your job to trust. This is a quiet month because things are going to get shaken up in October. Things are going to be transitioning in October. Business-wise, let's talk October, okay? So October, everything's going to be quiet in September because you're going to go up again in October with energy, okay? So this is going to be your big month with business, all right? You're going to notice influx in business sales. You're going to notice an influx in income. You're going to see a lot of abundance happen in October, okay? So you really want to trust in September because everything's going to be shaken up and everything's going to flow back in October. If you've been thinking about starting a business, October is that time that you want to write that business plan. If you have been thinking about redoing your business and restructuring it, now's the time to do it. Pay attention to business, pay attention to contracts, pay attention to your taxes, anything that is on the computer, technical, all of that stuff wrapped up in October. Let's go to lucky November. November is going to be lucky, okay? And it is, let's see here. I do see a lot of travel happening in November, but not because of Thanksgiving. I see a lot of people taking a break from family this year and doing their own thing. It's almost like everybody's been doing the same thing for November and December for Thanksgiving and the holidays, and it's like everybody needs a break, and it's an energetic break, okay? It's not a break from the family because you don't love them. It's an energetic break. It will reset you for 2019. So I see a lot of people doing that this year. So if you get that feeling, don't worry. It's okay. It's perfect, and it's exactly what it's supposed to do. So November is going to be like, it's going to be a thought process. What do we want to shape this? What do we want to do? I also see the higher age or the older millennials and then the Gen Xers. That area right there, I see them lifting in vibration and breaking the mold. Breaking the mold and their strong energetic attachment to their parents, and I see them making decisions based on what they want to do, not what the family wants them to do. So I see that the older millennials and then the younger Gen Xers, I see that that chunk of people. It's a lot of people, and they're breaking molds, going further than they ever thought that they were going to go. And by the end of the year, they're going to look back on the year and be like, I have no clue how I got here, and I never saw myself doing this, and it will be awesome. So go ahead and do it. You all get the thumbs up from me. Love it. You all are going to do great things. And then going into December, guess what December is all going to be about? Let me see. It is all going to be about peace. So this past December, the energy was very anxious feeling. There was a lot of anxiety. There was a lot of pressure. There was a lot it was, it had, I don't want to say it had a dark cloud over it, but it felt heavy. This December, all of that's cleared away, girl, boy, all of that. All of that is cleared away because this December, it's going to be light. It's going to be airy. Picture yourself on the beach with that air flowing through your hair, and it's going to be very healing, and you're going to do exactly what you want to do for the holidays. You're going to really look and say, what do I want this holiday season? What do I want to create for my family? And you're going to do it, and it's going to be very fresh and very new feeling. The other thing that I see happening in December is an influx of money, which doesn't really happen a lot in December because people are spending. But in December, I see abundance coming in unexpected ways for people. So it's like money that you thought was lost is now coming in, and you're like, oh, I thought I had to pay that bill, but I already paid it. And so it's like free money coming back. And that's what it'll be. So 2018 as a whole, love and freedom, and it's going to be absolutely wonderful. So those are my 2018 predictions universally as a whole. I hope you all have enjoyed that so much. I know we're going a little long on the video, but I know you guys won't mind. If you want a more detailed 2018 prediction for yourself, or you want insight on particular matters, just give me a shout. You can jump on GinaJulianScarpino.com. That's my website. It's GinaJulianscarpino.com. And you can book online for a session with me, or you can give me a shout via Facebook or any other way that you can possibly imagine. You can get a hold of me. So I hope you all have a beautiful New Year experience, and I look forward to reading for you soon. Thank you guys so much.